Journey, episode 1480. A very interesting question. Are there any emotions you don't want to feel? Let's make it a bit small. Are there any emotions you don't want to feel? I remember when my friend was sad. I remember when I told them that when I feel sadness, I feel alive. Yeah. Today we also mentioned that being able to feel the emotions is like feeling alive. Yeah, like I'm here on planet Earth. I'm living. I want to experience everything. Um, so I guess I want to feel all the emotions. Yeah. Are there any emotions I don't want to feel? I don't want to get caught up in emotions. I want to be able to let them pass. Yeah. But are there any emotions I don't want to feel? No, it's not about ignoring them. Yeah, I can feel them. This is okay. I also think about it and about the game of alternatives. There's sadness, but there's a spectrum. What's on the other end of sadness? Happiness, joy. We need to understand. I need to understand sadness to appreciate the joy. So I want to go on all the spectrum. Yeah, I want to be able to. So I don't think there's any emotion I don't want to feel. I won't be comfortable feeling these emotions. Yeah, I want to know what it is. I want to have self awareness. By the way, this is number one value or state of mind that I'm moving towards. How can I have self awareness without experiencing all the spectrum of the emotions? The question is not to let it. Well, I just read an article about the difference between state of mind and emotions. Emotions, as it was written, they don't last long. They come and they go. But state of mind, something a bit more deep, and it stays. Like anger versus resentment. When you have resentment, this is not just for a few minutes. You feel it. It's long. So I guess one answer would be yes, I want to experience all emotions, but I don't want them to stay long enough to become state of mind. On the other hand, or in different words, I don't want to get caught up in my emotions. Yeah. I want to be able to feel them, yes. I don't want to ignore them, yes. But I want to have the ability, the power, the control to let them go. Yes, I want to get to know myself, I want to understand, I want to be self-aware of the things that I feel during my life. I don't want to put my hand in the sand. If something sad happened, I want to feel it so I can let it go. It's part of life. Yeah. I'm trying to think about an actual negative emotions. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it live. I'll put it here. Negative emotions. Yeah. Negative emotions. Let's see what I don't wanna. We have some kind of a list here. Let's go one by one. I give you an answer. Give me the and where are they? About negative emotions. List. Negative emotions can be negative emotions list. Negative emotions list. Let's share the screen. Why not? Of the screen. Okay, here it is. Nice. Okay. Do I want to experience fear? I think fear is important. Yeah. I won't say I don't want to feel fear. Yeah. Fear can give me energy. And sometimes it's important, I need to. It's about survival, yeah. So I'm in the jungle. I need to feel fear. Depends in which scenario. Yes, some scenarios. Yeah, I don't want to feel fear because it's not fear. But okay, fear, anger, disgust, sadness, rage. Rage can be very powerful. Loneliness. Well, I think it's important to feel loneliness. The question is, how long do I feel loneliness? Yeah. Do I want to feel loneliness right now? No. But would I avoid these emotions? For me, if I can do things to surround myself, I can do things in my life to surround myself with people, not to feel alone, but it's not me moving away from loneliness. Yeah, I'm moving towards connection. I'm moving towards making a difference, being around people. Let's click here. Okay. So these are all the fear, anger, disgust. So disgust also helps us, when you discuss for something, so you don't eat it. This is actually something for survival. So I wouldn't say I don't want to. Well, I'm not excited about feeling them, but it's part of life, and I want to live. So I think the question is, yeah, I don't think I have specific emotions that I just don't want to feel. I think the question is a bit broader than that. I ask myself, what are the things that I'm moving towards? Yeah. Yeah, there are things that I want to feel less of, I don't want to feel loneliness most of the time or annoyance most of the time. I want to understand when I feel these things. I want to understand why, and I want to be able to let them go. Yeah. I don't want to ignore them, but I want to be able to let them go and understand who I am. Yeah. So, and I understand the power of being self-aware of all the spectrum. What is sadness? I want to be able to connect to other people as well. So, me feeling a little bit of annoyance or loneliness or sadness will be good for me as growing, as growth, to be able to connect to other people when they feel whatever they feel. So I don't think there are any emotions I don't want to feel. Question is, for how long? I can feel loneliness. Question is it weeks? Few hours? Few minutes? Well, it depends. Probably there's no any negative emotions I want to feel for years, for days and months. The time, the time frame. This is important here. These are emotions, by the way. When I think about regret, I don't want to have regret at all. Yeah. But probably regret is a state of mind. Yeah. Because you don't just regret something right this second and then it changes. Yeah. Maybe you're just frustrated or unhappy or I don't know. Regret is a bit heavier. Yeah. So it's probably not an emotion. It's probably a state of mind. I don't want to have regret. Yeah, I'm moving away from regret. But one of the reasons is I want to do things. When I'm moving towards regret, it means I'm going to start doing something. When I start doing something, I create different emotions. So it's everything's alternative. When I say I don't want to be in the state of regret, there's something else that I want. I'm not just moving away from something. I'm moving towards something else. It's also the game of alternatives here. Yeah. So when I say I don't want to be there most of the time, it means that I want to be someplace else most of the time. Answer the question, I don't think there's any specific emotions I don't want to feel. But there are emotions or state of minds that I want to be most of the time. And other emotions, yes, I want to feel them so I understand myself, I understand other people, I understand the full spectrum of emotions. And yes, it helps me to feel alive, especially going from one to the other. To feel the loneliness and then feel the connection with the people. This transition also helps me to feel alive. Have an amazing day. Day one. See you tomorrow.